your boy Gremlin back again at Clanime, where we talk, debate, and relate anything and everything anime. We're not doing a Weave-In report. We're not doing a draft in the triad. We're doing something different. We call it Who Did It Best? Basically, the way this is going to work is Who Did It Best is we're going to bring up a deity and or anything. But in this case, we're using the sun god. And we're going to read the definition over here right behind me. We're going to go through every reference in it from different mangas and or animes. And we're going to see who did it best. A deity that personifies the sun or is otherwise associated with it in a specific religion or mythology. So, with that definition...
We're not hitting... Because they're going to be like, okay, so they only hit one sun god.
Oh, no, we're hitting all of them.
Yeah, so like if...
Yeah, that's why I said specific religion or... That was the character's name.
I know, but that's... Like I said, once again, that's an actual Japanese sun goddess.
Yeah, I know. Amaterasu, since we're here... we got Naruto and Noragami. So Naruto didn't do it because, well, I mean, the Black Flames of Amaterasu, cool. But
yeah, I mean, yeah.
It's just, not like...
It's referencing one thing.
Yeah, it's not showing anything
and it's
of the god or goddess. And in Noragami, I'm just going to say, we already looked it up. It was never animated. Amaterasu was one of the characters. I did look up her abilities, and she is... as closely related to it as possible, as we saw with the confusion. Anything the sun sees, she can see, and that's how she passes judgment. I think that's the closest reference to the sun goddess.
Yeah, no, that is a pretty good reference, I'm not going to
lie. So
the
actual goddess, that is one of her things, is actually seeing through the sun. So they did do that there. And another thing is she is one of the main people to pass judgment as in mythology. Since we're going with manga, it's about to be animated. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in Record of Ragnarok because they do throw in the story and they do have.
It's on here.
They do have. Well, I'm throwing her in.
I got you.
But for judgment and the fact of that she does use the sun to be able to see all that is. That is something that is in the actual mythology.
So, it formed a trial by pledge, righteousness to heaven or condemned. So that's about as spot on as that. Obviously, like as we just said, it's not animated, so
it's definitely talking
still,
to
yeah.
Who did it best.
It's honorable mention, I guess. We'll go ahead and do it for Tanjiro with sun breathing.
It is not worshiping a sun god, but it is a dance of worship. So going with it.
It's a worship for the sun.
It's more of a... I mean, it's a worship for the harvest and everything. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, the sun is needed for the harvest. Yeah. So, going with that, I mean, we could give him more of a apostle state. You know, he's more of a follower of the sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put him in the same category as like level.
So,
Black Flame.
Now that we're on the train and we kind of get how this is going, let's go ahead and jump into Escanor. We're going to talk about apostles and sun powers, sun abilities. Is he worshiping or is he actually the sun god?
What is the sun god? He is, bro!
He has a god's power.
It was bestowed upon him, but does that mean he actually, is the god?
I think he even did the type better than the god in the anime originally. So I feel like he definitely is worth the title.
He used it better, giving him god status. I mean, one of the things is states that he's the most powerful out of the 7 deadly sins.
Okay.
He has power impact for sure.
And he threw hands with the literal demon lord.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
A character that it was taking both Meliodas and Elizabeth to fight solo round by himself. Mm-hmm. And it gained the demon lord's respect. So, I mean, I would give him god status.
Okay.
Or at least very high priest status. I wouldn't give him apostle. The fact that he didn't get to fight the goddess, what would the goddess have said?
Sir Flexenor.
I would give him minor god status to high apostle
Okay,
status, but
how
I
about-
wouldn't give him full god status.
How about
though.
Karna from Fate? Gold armor.
Now, this is a literal goddess, okay? God, look up that character again, please.
Because I'm going to get to that. The last one for worship, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The first season, first half, Hammond. Solar energy. Oh,
No,
shit.
Joe, I don't even want to hear it. You
Damn.
watch the show.
Okay.
You watch the show. You can debate this.
It's called Ripple. But it's
That's
the
what they used
worship
in the
of...
second season.
Yes, the power system they use to beat them. I think it's God tier. I mean, it beat the Egyptian gods. Solar energy.
But going with that, I do think they're on a scale that's powerful enough to rival gods.
So you put them. Okay.
Technical difficulty.
Literally.
Like that fucking light's pissing me off.
Oh
man.
my goodness.
Yamamoto and his Bankai from Bleach. Number one captain. AI had mentioned is that his Zanpakuto is the sun spirit. It's the
I
sun.
mean, that makes sense. The sun's
Yeah, I know it's the most powerful
don't-
Zanpakuto for flame, but I don't know.
I could see it being another like apostle situation because it's like the wrath of the sun. But like as far as like any other aspect of the sun, no.
No, because think about it. He does get to pass judgment.
Okay, but when I think of the sun, I think of someone who can also make you smile and stuff because the sun gives you vitamin D naturally.
So we're thinking worship.
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Now we're jumping into Record of Ragnarok. I got two for you, Zach. I got Ra and
I don't
Apollo.
know where they've shown Raw. I'm not gonna lie. There we go. That's when they showed him was whenever they was doing the debate, and it was
His
in the
full
manga.
name is Ra Horakti. He is a blend of Horus and Ra in Record of Ragnarok.
Okay.
Because he's Raw. They didn't do any real good representation at all. All
No.
they kind of did was show him there, and him kind of talking about humanity. So I don't really give Raw anything on that.
Okay.
Now, Apollo, I have two things for Apollo. One thing that John brought up was making people smile. That is one thing about this Apollo is he is a god of happiness.
Alright, so here's real quick. He's a noble Digimon that was corrupted. The Dark General of the Bright Land. The internal struggle, you can break that down. The righteous arrival, he showed up, then sacrificed his physical body to allow the rest of the fusion fighters and their allies to escape the prison. Revived along with other Digimon to help defeat the Mega Darkness.
The Mega Darkness.
Well, I'm not going to say that big ass name, but yeah, there's Mega Darkness.
Back
Point
to
is,
God.
there's a lot of sacrificing going on in there.
I
But
mean,
that's his full story. He was on
I'm not
the...
gonna lie, it's a great depiction. I'm gonna put him in the 5 too, the top 5.
I
Everyone
can't really
deserves.
put him in there.
What?
The only thing that Apollo really sacrificed was, I mean, he sacrificed a little bit of his relationship with his sister by killing Orion, but that's really the only sacrifice that he's really done. And then
Okay, so we're not putting Apollo up there.
Apollo Mon, no.
We got one more, and then we can start ranking them. Helios from Sailor Moon.
This is the first one that we're actually hitting that is technically, he's not a god. He was a titan. Apollo is the god of the sun. Helios was the titan of the sun, with his sister Selene being the moon.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Lives inside of her dreams because his physical body has been taken over. It sounds more like he's more of a moon side of things if he's showing up in her dreams. And
I mean, there
He's
is
like the light-
that.
Like the lightness of a moon, I don't know.
yeah.
I mean, it is sounding more like he's approaching.
But I
more
guess
his
it's a play
sister.
on it because if she's the Sailor Moon, she would be sleeping during the day, which would make sense if he's the sun.
Yeah.
He's the sailor's son.
The sailor's son. I wouldn't say especially with Helios not being I get it what they're doing with that with the sun abilities and stuff, but just like you said, it's not really the sun god; it's the
I
Titan.
mean, that's the thing.
Like I said.
Like I said, his sister was Selene, the original.
Mm-hmm.
She was the Titan of the moon, and they passed their titles down to Apollo and Artemis, making them the gods and goddesses.
And that was pretty much what his role is the guardian of Elysium, the Golden Crystal Dreams. His duty is to protect from evil, which he does by hiding his spirit inside the dreams.
I mean,
So he's pretty much defending the moon
he is defending
in that
He's like,
aspect.
girl, you're about to get attacked. Do this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
so
the-
I'll give it that.
It's like that
Yeah.
guilty conscience, you know what I mean? Moment of truth. Who did it best out of everyone that we talked about? Who represented Sun
You know who we didn't talk about?
Nika?
Yeah.
Sun God Nika. Go ahead and talk about it, John.
This is only a religion in One Piece.
I mean, I wouldn't even say it's a religion. He's just a god. As far as like the personification of Sun God and how like the good sides from him, he's a 10 out of 10 for like representation of.
How does he represent the deity?
I just said that.
Okay.
Is that his personification? I mean, if
What?
you want to be technical, he can use Red Hawk. That is one flame ability he has.
I get it, you're gonna say Sun God Nika did it best, but like, how does he reference to like Ra or Amaterasu or anything else? Because I mean, clearly they've got references.
I mean,
Like,
the
it's
fact that
there.
he's called a sun god already in the show.
Okay, but
puts
what
him
Sun
above
God?
Ra
What Sun
and-
God do you think he's gonna connect to?
John,
if they would
if you want to
actually,
go with it, I would.
who do
put
you think
him-
Oda was going for?
I would go for a
Nika. Nika is a god of the African god.
Okay,
Do you not know that god? He's the god of song or dance and happiness or some shit like that.
that explains
Dance
it
and
well.
happiness, but is he the god of the sun?
Yes. God bless it, dude.
Did you hear me?
What'd you say?
The Nika tree is how they make rubber.
How would he be called the sun god if he relates to no sun god? That would make sense. Come on.
It does make sense, but
We could just edit this whole part out. Fuck it. I don't care.
no, who did it best?
Alright, we do. Well, that's why I was sitting there trying to come up with a top 5
I mean,
so we
clearly,
could argue over
like,
5.
Yeah, well, I mean, like, clearly,
But-
Record of Ragnarok's got 3 of them. Like,
I mean, he did
I
that.
mean, I give it to Apollo from Record of Ragnarok. He does a very good representation. He is about to be animated, so he is.
He does do a
technically
good
animated.
representation of the Greek god Apollo.
He
yes.
does a
Okay.
great personification of him.
Of any other sun god, no. But
I mean, I
Well,
could
going
say
with the-
probably just to be the difference, I'd say Apollomon from Digimon, just because.
That's what
you
I was
know,
saying
like,
earlier. I
he
liked
was
it.
the leader of a fun-filled city. Like, he was that dude.
and I'm sure his powers were sun based.
Yeah, and then, you know, he was just taking over, and then he had
And then he
to
had the sacrifice aspect.
And the only reason I
That's
like
okay.
it
I
is
like
because it kind of gives me. I'm big on you know, comic books as well, and Century is my favorite. I told you that earlier.
Yeah, you mentioned that earlier. Yeah,
He's solar energy.
Oh, dude,
And
you need to.
his sacrificial that he had to do, getting thrown into the sun by the Hulk in order to sacrifice himself to get rid of his Dark Boy, kind of reminds me the same as Apollomon, which is kind of like, it's not like the reference in with the sun god, but it's this reference within another hero within the world of heroes and supernatural. So I thought that was cool.
No, it is cool. It is. The one from earlier from Noragami that we were talking about.
Okay, Amaterasu.
Yeah, that one sounded like a really good reference as well.
Yeah, it just the anime didn't go anywhere, and
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
so I mean you can only read about it, and that was why I don't think that one really made far up on the list. This was a fun run. I mean, next time we'll be more prepared.
Yeah,
you know, this
you
was
gotta
just a
plan for it
new.
for sure.
Y'all already know how we do it, man. We'll catch y'all on the next one. Y'all be easy. Y'all know what time it is. Peace.